Hello everyone, so this month is March and this is the time Baha'is fast for 1 month. In the Baha'i faith, 1 month is only 19 days, so fasting began on the 1st of March and it's gonna conclude on the 19th. And so in this video I'm gonna give a brief description and read some writings from the Baha'i faith, especially from Abdu'l-Baha and Baha'u'llah, how they talk about fasting. And also, because Baha'u'llah talked about fasting next to obligatory prayer, I'm gonna give a brief description on that too. And also, I'm gonna show you guys some visuals. Fasting, Baha'u'llah said, "Blessed is the one who through the heat generated by the fast increaseth his love, and who with joy and radiance ariseth to perform worthy deeds." He also went on to say that fasting is the supreme remedy and the most great healing for the disease of self and passion. Baha'u'llah talks about the fast next to obligatory prayer. Like I said previously, both are laws that he enjoined on Baha'is for their spiritual progress and their drawing nearer to God. Of course, religions of the past have also had this facet in their teachings. Fasting has been around in most religions. So fasting is for, but not limited to, people who are well off in terms of having possessions or goods, to experience what it's like to be destitute or without those goods or possessions. So Baha'u'llah likened the fast and obligatory prayer, like, as you can see in the image, fasting is like the sun and obligatory prayer is like a moon, and the religion of God is heaven. So just to make it clearer, if you can imagine that religion of God is heaven, then the moon of that heaven would be obligatory prayer and fasting would have been the sun. So you could kind of get a little bit of taste of what the significance of fasting and obligatory prayer are like with this image. And I thought this is kind of helpful because it kind of gives us a more practical or tangible grasp of what it is, rather than a very vague understanding of what fasting and obligatory prayer are. And I think, again, of course, it's a spiritual thing. There's a lot of significances, as even Baha'u'llah says, that we can't really imagine in words and in this life, but that the experiences will be understood once we go on to the next world and realize that most of the stuff that we do in this life is to prepare for the next life. So now let's look at what Abdu'l-Baha says about fasting. He says that fasting is the cause of awakening of man. And again, man here is generic. It also means women and it just means everyone. The heart becomes tender and the spirituality of man increases. This is produced by the fact that man's thoughts will be confined to the commemoration of God, and through this awakening and stimulation, surely ideal advancements follow. So I hope that was helpful. And now I want to kind of talk about obligatory prayer in a little bit more detail. Just that there's 3 of them: the short one, medium one, and long one. I say the long one most of the times. Sometimes I say the short one, but the short one you say it once every 24 hours. And the medium one, I think you say it once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and one in the evening. I'm not sure on that one. I have never done the medium one before. And the long one, you say it once every 24 hours and any time of the day. And Baha'u'llah says that if you say any of those, it will suffice. One last thing is, so all of these laws, the law of obligatory prayer and the law of fasting, are all binding at the age of 15, which in the Baha'i faith is the age of maturity. And this is when a person becomes responsible spiritually and morally. And so they have to observe these fast and obligatory prayer for their own spiritual progress again, and also to help them with serving more effectively, serving their people, serving humanity, working towards a good cause. And these things really bring out what's in us, like the sort of potentialities that within us comes out when we are put to test. We're put to a little bit of suffering, if not too intense. Sort of the true side comes out, you know. And so these are great opportunities. These are, Baha'u'llah says that the fast, every day of the fast is invested with such power and potency, you know, that it excelleth like past centuries. I'm just paraphrasing, but I think he says it excelleth past centuries, every moment of the day of the fast. And one other thing is that if you're ill, or if you're sick, then, or if women are in their sort of months, Baha'u'llah has also said such individuals are not, the law of fasting is not binding to them. Anyway, so I hope this was helpful and you guys enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, let me know down below. I'm going to leave some of the quotes, the links that I shared here. For now, I hope you guys have a great fast and see you all soon.